We support Game Changers because it's the only outlet of its kind that seeks out and celebrates this kind of innovative and creative talent here in Maine.
Time now to meet our Maine innovator and creator. Here's this week's Game Changer. Our Game Changer today, owner of Etain lingerie boutique, Mackenzie Morris. Thank you so much for coming in. Not only does she have beautiful lingerie items, you have a big heart and a big goal to change the perception of your body image, body positivity, you call it. Tell us a little bit about your passion behind that.
Yeah, so I've always been really interested in fashion and loved to express myself through what I was wearing, sometimes in kind of non-traditional ways. But I was always really discouraged by the lack of sizing range in the places I was shopping, and confused by it, honestly, because it just seemed like such a small spectrum that was represented. And eventually I kind of haphazardly came to underwear and bras and started exploring that as an area of the fashion industry. And realized that with bras there's all this room for like different types of sizes. There are these two components that interact, and there can be so many more sizes than are on offer at a lot of the mainstream spots for buying underwear. And so I began to see an Under Things shop as kind of this space for body positivity, for people to feel like their bodies have worth, and for that worth not to be tied to what they can and cannot buy or wear. And then that has kind of expanded to, not just mean size and shape, but also, age, gender identity. We started carrying binders and gaffs for trans folks. So that's been a really powerful experience to really serve people who are underserved elsewhere.
So in the community outside, when you walk out of your boutique, what are more other things you're involved in, initiatives that you're really caring about right now?
Well, I do a lot of collaborations with different artists and businesses in the community. I've worked with Maine educationalists on sexual harmony a little bit in the past to do some really fun lingerie fashion shows with all sorts of bodies, sizes, ages, genders, and that's always really cool, and they do some great work. And my neighbor, Nanel at the Jewel Box, is great. So I do some stuff with him, and he's great. I couldn't ask for a better neighbor. But we've been trying to kind of rally together some of the other business owners in the neighborhood to work on, we actually just did a microaggression training to sort of teach staff how to deal with, the little things that people in places of privilege do that can really affect those who are in the more marginalized groups. So we've been working on that a little bit, and on, bystander intervention in that area, so that we can really try to keep our business spaces safer. So those are a couple of things that I've been really excited about.
You love what you do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, last question, moonshot. If you had a moonshot or a goal that you would love to see come to fruition someday, what would that look like?
Ultimately, I think my goal is for the fashion industry as a whole and society as a whole to just be more body positive and inclusive of different sorts of bodies, all types of bodies, for people to not feel like their self-worth is tied to what their body looks like.
Very cool. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Check out Étaín and the Old Fashioned at the Jewel Box next door.
So oh yeah, good. They've got a lot of great drinks there.
Thank you.
Thank you.